guys, this is April at Georgia Girl Plans. I have a 2018 recap video for you today. I'm going to go through all of my spreads from this planner, and I started using this in January of 2018, so it is a full 12 months of spreads. It's my first planner that I ever used stickers in, so it's really the planner that introduced me to this community, so I'm really excited to go through these and really excited to look at how my planning style has changed. It's evolved a lot in the last 12 months. So let's start with the actual planner. This is a Law of Attraction planner. I actually got this on Amazon. I first found the planning community through bullet journaling, and I really enjoyed my bullet journal, but I knew I wanted a paper like preset planner as well. So I just found this on Amazon. It was super affordable. I didn't realize until later that it was actually a knockoff of the Passion Planner. So I probably wouldn't have purchased it if I knew that. But when I bought it, I did not know that, and it did prove to be a good planner for me. I have realized a lot of things that I'm not fond of about it, but it will always hold a special place since it was my first planner. So first thing that I wanted to note was this is a bound planner. It does have a like faux leather cover, and it's bound. The binding actually broke within, I don't know, like the first few weeks I was using it. So this is the first page. I didn't use any of the mind mapping stuff they put in here. I just used the weekly and the monthly spreads. That's really what we're going to be going through. I'm not going to go through the monthly spreads in this planner because I really used it super functionally, planned out my bills and that sort of thing. Didn't use a lot of stickers, so I'm not going to go through those in here, but I am going to go through all the weeklies. So let's start with my very first spread ever. This was January 1st through the 7th. And I used this New Year's Eve kit from GP Sticker Studio. GP Sticker Studio is the first shop I ever ordered from. I learned about this shop from Taylor at Tattoo Teacher Plans. So I placed my very first sticker order in October of 2017. So I had this for quite a few weeks, even though it was coming from Australia. It still came quite a few weeks before the new year, and so I think I laid this down the beginning of December, and I really was trying to figure out what my planning style was going to be. This is my first time laying down stickers and using this planner, so it has changed a lot. But this spread is it's really cute. It's a lot of pink, which is normally not my favorite, but it's really cool that it's my first spread. Definitely have changed, but regardless, I was actually out of town this weekend going to a conference, so I took like notes in here, which is definitely not something I do anymore, but that's how I utilized this spread. The second one, this is my first ever kit from Creating & Co. Creating & Co. I think was the third shop I ever ordered from, and I just loved this kit. I still do. I love all of like the wood and just like the outdoors feel. This kit was called Cabin Weekend, and so once again my planning style has changed a lot from this. I have a lot of to-do lists, and I wasn't really marking like memory keeping things. It was more just to-dos and meetings, TV shows, that sort of thing. So really cool to look back on, but still not a lot of like memory keeping. There's a few things like here I wrote down some Happy Meal I got, movie we watched, so really cool. I do like it. And then this is my first kit from Chic Blossom Prints. This was the second shop I ever ordered from, and she was having, I can't remember what sale it was, but I ordered I think 4 or 5 kits from her at that time, so you'll see quite a few kits from her throughout the year. I'm now on her PR team, which is really cool. So this was a really pretty kit. It's called Winter Floral, and I'm kind of getting a little bit closer to how I plan now. I did have some memory keeping things, but still have the to-do lists in here. And I had hydration trackers daily on these spreads as well. A little bit different. And this is one, so I went through and chose, I was trying to choose my top 10 spreads. I ended up choosing 12, but this is one of my top 12 spreads for the whole year. So this is from Creating & Co. and it's called Winter Weekly, and I just love this aesthetic. I think it's so pretty with the light colors and all the snowflakes. It's just really pretty. And this was when I got to see My Favorite Murder live, which was really cool. So I got these stickers from Peanut Butter Taco. So excited I got to use those. Lots of Oscars, which she no longer has this character, but I loved him when she had it. And then this was the PVC sale weekend. So I have a little like shopping list in here of places that I wanted to order from, and it's just funny looking back all the places I wanted to order from. Alrighty. And this next kit is from, she was previously Lovely Rose, now she's Ciela Stickers, and this was called I Love Books. This was a mini kit, so this was my first time kind of piecing together a kit, which I really found out that I don't need full kits to be able to make a spread and have it look good. So I really like how this turned out. I thought this was a really pretty kit. And then this is another one from Chic Blossom Prints, and this one was called Bold and Beautiful. Looking back, it's definitely not one of my favorites just because there's so many different patterns. But I mean, it's still fun just to look back how my planning style has changed. You know, I wrote in here as a rainy day, just interesting stuff that I decided to note. Creating & Co. order shipped. Alright, and this next one is from Jim's Design. She's no longer, I don't believe her shop's no longer open, but this was called Without. Also not one of my favorites. This was just on like normal matte paper. It wasn't premium matte. And it's just a lot of different patterns and florals. Just not one of my favorites, but you know, still fun to look back on. I used to put all my bill-dos in. Definitely has changed. Oh, this was fun. This is when one of my best friends asked me to be a bridesmaid. So that's what's so fun, to go back and see those little things that you noted. Oh, and this was Valentine's week. Not surprising that I didn't use a very pink kit. Alright, and this is Creating & Co. This was Always. This was her older format of her Always kit. It's Harry Potter themed. This is the first of many Harry Potter weeks I will have in here. So I do love these colors. I thought this was really fun. This is before I use foil or anything like that. So just use everything from the kit. I did pull in stuff from a few other shops. And then this is when one of our best friends had their baby. It's a really fun week. Love this. And it's special because it's one of my first Harry Potter kits, or my first one of this year. Alright, this is another Chic Blossom kit, and this is called Wine Connoisseur. So this one had a lot of like wine theme and wine colors. Once again, really cool to look back on. Not one of my favorites. I'm just really not into all the different patterns and colors now, but it's cool to look back on. We went and got to meet our friend's baby. I had lunch with some friends. Just cool to look back on, but not one of my favorite spreads. This, however, this is my number 2 favorite spread, and this is from Pretty on Paper Co. It is called Chrissy. It is designed for all of Chrissy, the owner of Pretty on Paper Co.'s favorite things. So you got some halo top, and that is Chrissy and pizza. I just love this kit. Red and black are some of my favorite color combinations. And finding Pretty on Paper Co. is one of my favorite things. They're one of my all-time favorite shops now. And this is just a really fun week. So definitely one of my favorites. And this is another one of my favorites. So this is number 3. This is from GP Sticker Studio, and it's called Coolness. It's one of the first kits I ever ordered from them as well. And it's just so clean and beautiful. To this day, GP Sticker Studio is one of my favorites. I love how she does mixed media. It's just really pretty, and I love her paper. Just feels so nice. So this was a really fun spread. This was St. Patrick's Day. Just kind of noted down things we did there. Had a game night. Just really fun. Movie night. I still love her kits, and I love looking back on this one. All right, this one is from Gem Design. Like I said, I don't believe this shop's open anymore. This one was called Prickles. This is a fine kit, not one of my favorites. This was when my brother and sister-in-law got married. I wish I would have used a different kit for their wedding week, but you know, looking back, what are you gonna do? So, moving on, this is from Marshmallow Studio. This is my first order from this shop. I actually haven't ordered from them again. They do have really nice stuff, and I believe they're doing foiling now. They're another shop out of Australia. I got mini kits from them, and so it was a little difficult making it work for me. So I kind of feel like this is really just like pieced together. Not one of my favorites. Alright, this is another Chic Blossom kit, and this one's called Watercolor. I do think this one's really pretty, but once again, it does just have a ton of patterns and colors. In theory, I like this, but definitely not something I would do now. I was also like much closer to a no white space planner previously. Now I'm much more white space. Oh, I love this one. This is one of my, didn't make the top 12, but it's up there. This is from Creating & Co. and it's called Spring Cleaning. And yellow is one of my favorite colors. I just love the colors in this. I think it's so pretty, and this is kind of where I started getting more white space planning. We had a little double date with friends. I had lots of Oscars in here. I loved that character. She has a new character now that I love too, but it's fun looking back and seeing that in here. So now we're in April. This is April 9th through 15th. So we're kind of moving into the more spring kits. And this is my first kit I ever used from Scribble Prints Co. This is it was one of the mysteries. This was the April mystery, and it was, I can't remember, like Tangled inspired maybe. I actually purchased this on Instagram, and this was one of the mini kit subscriptions. It wasn't my subscription, I bought it from someone. So it was my first time using glossy paper, which is different, and I used a lot of little things. I don't ever use little things anymore. But yeah, this is fun just because it's the first Scribble Prints Co. But once again, not my favorite. Over here, I'm kind of starting to get more, you know, white spacey. I do like how this looks. All right, this is another really pretty kit. This is from Pretty on Paper Co. and it was called Diana. This is April 23rd through 29th. So I do like the full boxes in here. I don't love what I did with like the weekend banner and all the glitter and colors. It's a little jumbled for me looking at it now, but it was a really pretty kit. She had this like open box here, and so I put in a quote. My dog was really sick and he was going to a lot of vet appointments and was making me really worried, so put a little quote in here about my dog. So that's nice to look back on. Alright, this is in my top 12. This is another Chic Blossom kit, and it's called Garden Lights. And I absolutely loved this kit. I actually had a lot of leftovers from it that I'm hoarding because I just love all of this like gray washed wood and like the lights and all the flowers. I just think it's beautiful. And you know, I'm doing a little bit less to-do list, a little more like white space planning. It's one of my best friend's birthdays. So I love how this turned out. So definitely in my top 12. All right, now we're into May. So this is May 7th through May 13th. And this kit was from So Cute Planner. And I just wrote this as a freaking spread. So I had one like a grab bag from So Cute Planner. So it came with just like some full boxes and her little character. I can't remember her character's name. So I just pieced together this whole spread from those two sheets I had and used glitter headers that were leftovers and different icons that I had. So this is my first really go at just piecing together a kit, which also helped me realize that I don't need, you know, ultimate kit to make it work. So not one of my favorites, but still cool to look back on. Now this next one is really exciting because it's my first ever foil kit. This is from Creating & Co. and it's her foiled birthday kit. It's in like this purple foil. I love this kit. So this is definitely in my top favorites. One, because it's my birthday week. It was my 30th birthday. Two, it's my first foiled kit. And I just think Creating Co did such a good job with this kit. I love the puppy and kitten and like just the balloons and the cake. I think it's so beautiful. Just, you know, not too much foiling. The glitter headers were foiled. Really pretty. So I don't think Paige from Creating Co is watching this, but if you do, I'm on board for more foiled kits from your shop. I really, really like them. So this was a really fun week. So we had my birthday, we went out with friends, we went and saw Star Wars. I went home to Augusta and saw my family. It's a really great week. I love it. Alright, this is another GP Sticker Studio kit. And this was actually, I can't remember what she called it. It was like her B6 size kit or her TN size kit. I don't even know if she has this format anymore, but it was a very small kit in comparison to her other kits. So this was another where I kind of pieced together. I pulled in some washi that I have, which I actually really like how I did this with the washi. Another really pretty kit. I pulled in some samplers I had from her, and I just love all of her artwork and boxes that she does. So really pretty, and I'm definitely getting much closer to the style that I plan in now. Alright, so this is May 28th through June 3rd. This is from Mellow Paper Studio, and this was her Loyal kit. So this was Hufflepuff themed. This was my first kit from Mellow Paper Studio, and her kits are huge. Like, I used leftovers from this kit in my memory planner, and I still have a ton of other leftovers just from this kit. But I loved all the yellows in this. It's really pretty. Doesn't look like, oh, I placed my first ever order from SPC because that kit I used before I bought from a person. So, yeah, this is really fun. We had a shower for one of our friends. For my first vodka soda, we started doing keto, so that's all I could have. It's really cool to see us starting keto. So, that is a really fun week. Moving on, this is June 4th through 10th. This is the second kit I had from Marshmallow Studio, and this one is called Poppy, which I do love these colors, and I do love poppies in general. But once again, I just felt like I had to piece this together. It doesn't look super cohesive to me. Definitely not one of my favorites. I did pull in a little bit of foil. The date covers up here. I didn't pull in any during the week, just up here. That's funny. But yeah, not one of my favorites, but still fun. Got quite a few Oscars and Olivia from Creating & Co. Oh, I love this kit too. It didn't make my top, but I love it. This is from Pretty on Paper Co. and it's called Sunny. Sunflowers are one of my all-time favorite flowers, so I really appreciate this, and it makes me just feel like summer. This was the week of my little sister's 24th birthday, which I do like how I did these boxes, and sunflowers are one of her favorite flowers as well. So really cool. I only had foil up here in the date covers, still not pulling foil into the spreads, but I really like how this turned out. I still have some checklists, but this was really nice. Oh, this was also the weekend of my friend's bachelorette party, so this was kind of memory planning all that we did at her bachelorette party. So that was fun. This was Father's Day. Also, looking at this, my handwriting has gotten a lot better as well. Oh, this is also one of my top 10 favorite spreads. So this is the week of June 18th through 24th. And this kit is from Lovely Rose, which she's now Ciela Stickers, and it's called Harvest Foiled. So this is my second foiled kit. And the kit itself was actually foiled in rose gold, and then I pulled in gold date numbers and some silver, so just all the mixed foil. I hadn't really built up my foil collection very much yet, so I just had to use what I had, but I think this is so pretty and sweet. I love it. I have a lot of leftovers from this kit as well that I've been saving to use because I just think it's so pretty. Really, really sweet. I've started using my hydration trackers down here at the bottom instead of up at the top. Kind of getting more into my normal planning style, or my current planning style. This was just such a pretty kit. I still love it. All right. This is also one of my top 12 favorites. This one is from GP Sticker Studio, and it's called Wonderlust. And when I saw her release this kit, I knew immediately that I wanted it. And then one of my best friend's wedding, or her bachelorette party, was in Oregon, so I was like, I want to use it for that week. I had never been to Oregon before, so I thought this was perfect for like the travel theme. And then from Thursday through Sunday, I really did like memory planning. I filled it out once I got back, and so I love how all of this works, or how all this looks. When someone asked me to pick my favorite spread from 2018, I picked this one. I think it's so pretty. Yeah, I really love it. I may have, if she releases this again, I may have to buy another one. Alrighty, so now we're moving into July. This is July 2nd through 8th. And this kit is from Gem Design, and it's called Forever. Definitely not one of my favorite kits. Even when I went to use it, I was like, oh, like I bought this early in 2018 before I'd really found my planning style and my planning preferences. And I had originally bought this for our anniversary week, and I was like, oh, I want to use something more pretty. But I had this, and I'm not someone who just will hold on to kits. Like if I bought them and spent my money on them, I'm going to use them. So I used this for the week of my friend's wedding. I mean, this is a love and wedding themed kit. It's not one of my favorites. It's just not very pretty. But I do think this is one of the first ever Munchkins I used from Once More with Love. So that's cool. And, you know, just seeing it was my friend's wedding weekend. I do love that, but just don't love this kit. So moving on, this is July 9th through 15th, and this is from Jackson Pepper. This is my first kit I used from Jackson Pepper, and it's called Start, and I think it's so pretty. All of Jackson Pepper kits are just so clean and beautiful, so I do love looking back on this one. I feel like I'm really getting, you know, into my planning style. I pulled in foiled icons and date dots in this one, and I did mix gold and silver, which I still don't really mind mixing metals, but it's just funny how my foil obsession has grown tremendously. So I think I have some from Scribble Prints Co. and Rose Colored Days, Lovely Rose, Rose Colored Days, Nikki Plans, another Munchkin. So really pretty. This one's good. And then this is from Wild Summer. It's called Hello Summer, and this was our vacation week. We left for the beach this Friday. So I love this. I think this was a really pretty kit. I love all the greens. I think it turned out really pretty. Still had some to-do list, but really more kind of memory keeping. So I love how this turned out. And same with this one. This one is from Pretty on Paper Co. It's called Amy, and it's obviously a beach theme. We were at the beach majority of this week. We came back on this Friday, and I love how this looks. I love all the blue. I pulled in some washi from my collection up here. I did pull in some gold foiled icons. So it's still not foil crazy, but definitely pulling more in. So I really love how this looked. I used a lot of Munchkins. I bought a whole beach Munchkin sheet, so I use them pretty much every day. But this was really fun. I brought all of my stuff with me to the beach, so, you know, once or so a day, I'd go in here and write down all the stuff we did, which was really fun. Another Harry Potter kit. Some of my favorites. I think this might be my third one. So this one is from Creating & Co. and it is the reformat of the first Always kit that I used. So let's flip between these two and see the difference. So this was the first format, and this is the new format, and I did pull in gold foil with this one. I got the Harry Potter J. Crew Plans collab with Rose Colored Days, so I used a lot of those pieces and used, I think this might be my first overlay I ever used. So lots more foil, really pretty. I love all the purples. So I used this week because it was the week of Harry Potter's birthday. So this was July 30th through August 5th. And this weekend I actually went out of town for a bachelorette party. And I was really conflicted. I was like, do I use a kit for being out of town? The bachelorette party was at the beach. but obviously Harry Potter won, and I'm so glad that I used this kit. It's so pretty. Oh, and this is the day I found out I was on the Popco PR team. So that's my first ever PR team. It's really special. So really fun. And so since I used a Harry Potter kit this week, the next week I used the beach kit. And I justified it saying I wish I was back at the beach for that bachelorette party. So this is another Wild Summer Design kit. This one's called Let's Get Away. I loved all the colors in this. It's just so fun and floral and bright. She had all this really big, pretty deco. So I love how this turned out. Very much more my style. I really love this one. I didn't mark it as one of my favorites, but it's up there. All right, this one is August 13th through 19th. This was a really fun week because I did Takeover Tuesday on Popco's Instagram stories. So I actually did a plan with me for this week on Instagram stories. It was my first time starting to film, so that was really cool. I love this kit. So this kit is called Girl Boss. A lot of people came out with this artwork and I loved it, but I loved Chrissy's interpretation. I love all these colors, the like purple and blue, and she just did like the whitewash washi. Really pretty. Pulled in some more foil in here. Mainly did silver on this one. Actually, I think I did all silver. So first time actually matching all my foil. So I love this kit. It's really pretty. All right, and this is my first kit from Nicole Alexia Designs. This one is called Explore, and it was a foiled kit in silver foil. So this is, again, one of the first glossy kits I used. I love how this week looks. Really pretty, light colors. I wasn't actually going anywhere. I just loved this kit and wanted to use it. So I love how foiled this washi is up top. I got my weekend banner, and this is when I found out I made the Bodacious Prince PR team. So really, really pretty. I love how this looks. And guess what? Another Harry Potter kit. So this is from Creating & Co. and this is her Hufflepuff kit. She did do kits for each of the Harry Potter houses. So I am a Hufflepuff, obviously. I love this. So this was the week of August 27th through September 2nd, which this is our anniversary, and I love how this looks with these little munchkins. And then this is Creating & Co.'s new character, EXO, which I really love him. And this was my husband's birthday. I love these little munchkins I used. Really pretty. I pulled in gold foil with some rose gold foil. Pretty on Paper Co. did one foil release. She says she's not going to do another one, but I had gotten rose gold foil from her. That's when I first started building my rose gold collection. My first pumpkin spice latte of the fall. These are the things I love looking back and seeing. Just really fun. Down here I wrote cake, champagne, and delicious dinner for our anniversary. I was reading the A Court of Thorn and Roses series. I actually started that a few weeks ago, a few weeks before this at the beach, so I was keeping track of what I was reading. I ordered my first Erin Condren. This was a really great week. I love this kit. And another Harry Potter kit, because this would have been the first week at Hogwarts. You leave for Hogwarts on September 1st, so this is September 3rd through September 9th. And I used the Popco Dumbledore kit. So this was one of her photography kits, which I loved. I did pull in a little bit of gold foil, not a ton, but I just love how this looks. Really pretty. I pieced together some of the washi strips up here as like a washi banner. That was really fun. Yeah, I really like this. Got the ribbon in a birthday box. Pizza and Game of Thrones. Really fun. This was a fun kit. All right, and this is another special week. This was the week of September 10th through September 16th, and this kit is from Sweet Fox Papery. It is called Copper Cacti, and this was the first ever Plan With Me I filmed. So this will always be a very special kit for me. So I did put it in the top 12 as well, because one, I love the kit. I think it's really pretty, And I love this washi with all the different cacti, but it's also just sentimentally really special. So I did do a weekend banner up here. I did pull in some foil, a mixture of gold and rose gold. This was the day one of my friends got married. They eloped to Italy. So really fun. Took our pups on lots of walks. Must have been really nice weather. I used to keep track of the weather as well. You noticed up at the top. This was a really fun week. Really pretty. Alright, this next week is from Bodacious Prints. It's the first ever kit I used from her shop, and this one is called Home and Heart, which this is really pretty. I love the succulents and all the green and blue, and she uses premium matte paper, so this feels amazing. I did pull in some silver foil this week. Really pretty. Another weekend banner. This is the first day of fall. This was another pretty week. I really liked this one as well. Alright, this is from Pretty on Paper Co. And this was her Grey's Anatomy kit. She did this was an exclusive kit to her shop for Grey's Anatomy, and we did all Plan With Me because this was the week that Grey's Anatomy premiered, which I love this kit. I did pull in some silver foil with it. Didn't go too foil heavy. I love my weekend banner and just all the different Grey's Anatomy boxes. Really pretty. I like how I'm just doing white space, just using icons. I love how this looks. Really pretty. I think this might be one of my first Fox and Pip girls right here. Oh, here. I think this, I probably just got the order in from Fox and Pip. Alright, this is another Bodacious Prints kit, and this one is called Autumn Calling. So I used pumpkin overlays from Rose Colored Days, and these overlays were some of my absolute favorite. I don't know if you can tell, but they're not like gold, they're more like orange foil. So I did pair gold and rose gold with it because I figured they both went pretty well with the orangey color. But this was a really fun week. I think this was one of the, maybe only like the second or third week that I used overlays. So really, really pretty. And then, this was actually the first week of October. So, moving on, this was October 8th through 14th. And this kit is from The Giving Girl. It was called Dogs and Fall. This was the first kit I got from The Giving Girl. And this was a gold foiled kit. Just foil everywhere. And I definitely pulled in more gold foiled icons. So pretty. So I use lots of character stickers, which is definitely what I do more of now. Really love that. This Fox and Pip girl, my husband and I went and got pho. Started using Nightingale Paper Co. Winston's. I actually wonder where that was. Oh, right here. Started on the Nightingale Paper Co. PR team, so that was that week before. I've got all these Winston's I'm using. Marking my YouTube uploads. These are from Nicole Alexia Designs. Really pretty. I liked this week as well. And now this week, this is another one of my favorites. And somewhere, I'm sure I just missed, I started on the Piper Paper Company PR team. I think it was earlier this month. But anyways, oh yeah, Piper Paper Co. PR team. So this is one of my first kits from Piper Paper Company. I had been ordering her script stickers for a while, but this is my first kit. And this one is called Autumn Floral, and this is in my top 12 as well. I just thought all these colors and the buffalo plaid was so pretty. This was the first week that I used Girl Boss Anna Overlay Washi, and this was in the gold. I think it was called like Autumn Leaves. So I used lots of gold this week. I did the glitter header overlays, the gold confetti. This might be the first appearance of Simply Gilded Washi in my planner. Just really pretty. Definitely one of my favorites. Alright, this was a Pretty on Paper Co. Kit. It was called Autumn Air. So really fun and floral. Really fun and fall themed. I used more Girl Boss Anna washi overlays, and I used some more of the Rose Colored Days pumpkin overlays. Pulled in some Simply Gilded Washi. Love how this looks. Still using lots of characters. Yeah, this is really pretty. I love it. All right, another top 12. This is Creating & Co. Magic Around Us. So this was my Halloween spread. This was October 29th through November 4th. And I did a combination of gold and pumpkin overlays. So I got the Rose Colored Days Halloween overlays in pumpkin. And then I used gold foiled icons. I love this box with the girl. So pretty. I was so glad that Paige from Creating & Co. did this artwork. I know a lot of shops did it, but I love how she interpreted it. I think it was so pretty. This washi is gorgeous. Just one of my all-time favorites. My husband and I started rewatching Twilight. Really, really fun. I'm sure he's not very fond of that. I set up my A6. This was a really fun week. I ordered a order from Pigeon Paper Co. that just got here today, which was 2 months later, but you know, that was a really great week. All right, this next kit is from Sticker Bloom. It's called Autumn Leaves, and this was the first kit I ordered from Sticker Bloom, and it's so pretty. It was a gold foiled kit, and she has really nice premium matte paper too. I love how it feels. So this was really getting into fall and sweater weather. I love how open and airy this looks with the light colored boxes and doing super white space spreads. I think this looks really nice. All right, so now we're into November. So this is November 12th through the 18th. And this was another kit from Piper Paper Company. It's called Give Thanks. So we're getting close to Thanksgiving. I did use some gold foiled overlays. I think these were from Rose Colored Days as well for Thanksgiving, and some corner overlays from Sticky Soft Designs. So lots of gold foil and some rose gold. We had our first fire of the year and my first order from Calligraphy by Lindsay. Really fun. Oh, that's when we went out to see my brother's show in Crimes of Grindelwald. I used this adorable Hufflepuff Winston. This was a really fun week. And this is another one of my top 12 favorites. This is from Bodacious Prints. It is called Thankful. This was a gold foiled kit. Her foiling is just so beautiful and perfect. And again, I love the premium matte paper. This was Thanksgiving Day here. And this was one of her characters I use a lot of. I just love how this looks. It's so just open and pretty, lots of white space, lots of foil. We did Christmas decorating. I used this Winston to mark it here. Got my advent calendar. Really pretty. Pulled in some Simply Gilded. I just love how this looks, and I love the like non-traditional blue color she pulled in. Really pretty. All right, this is another kit from Pretty on Paper Co. And this one is called Friendsgiving. And I love this kit. I think this was a exclusive art to Pretty on Paper Co. This was the week one of my friends got married, and we were all, or a group of us were staying at Airbnb in Savannah, so I thought Friendsgiving was perfect for that, and I love these deep purple colors and blue. So pretty. I do want to show you. This is one of the reasons I do not like this planner. This hump here starting to get very large as we're getting further into the year. This is when it was really starting to bother me. So this was a really pretty kit. Pulled in lots of character stickers, lots of white space. I love how this turned out. It was my mother-in-law's birthday. Really pretty. I think this was a foil-free kit. It is, yeah, foil-free. So I do like to go back to basics and not use foil every now and then. All right, so now we're getting into all of my Christmas kits. I did Christmas for the entire month of December. So this one is December 3rd through the 9th, and this was a foiled kit from Nightingale Paper Co. So this was her first ever foiled kit. It's got gold foil, and I did this puppy. I just couldn't resist. This one's called Traditional Christmas. I love how this turned out. I used some Simply Gilded washi, and then these were the washi strips with the kit with the presents. So pretty. Just gold foil everywhere. Lots of Winstons, and yeah, Winston, Fox and Pip, Once More with Love. So pretty. I love down here how I use this 5mm washi as well. I just thought this week was so pretty. This was up there in my favorites, but didn't make top 12. This one, however, did. This is also from Nightingale Paper Co. This one is called Believe, and I use silver foil with it, and I just love the traditional colors. So this is one of my top 12 favorites. I love how this looks. I put overlays, I think, on every box, so there's just silver foil overlays everywhere. These are a combination of Nicole Alexia Designs, Rose Colored Days, and Sticky Sloth Designs from the foil. Oh, and I love this down here. And I used these bow headers from Sadie Stickers in the Buffalo Plaid. This is just so pretty. I love the Weekend Washi. Definitely one of my top 12 favorite kits. All right, this next kit is from Pretty on Paper Co. This is called Cozy Christmas. I love this artwork as well. I know a lot of people used it, but I really liked Chrissy's interpretation, and I pulled in a combination of silver and ivory foil. I think, or no, she calls it pearl. So this is from Sticky Sloth Designs. She calls this pearl. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of have that like green. It's really pretty. So I loved how this looks. Anything fun happened this week? I started doing Christmas wrapping and crafting. We went out with some friends. Yep, wrapped gifts. One of my best friend's birthday. So this was the week before Christmas. So lots of wrapping. I got to use all of my seasonal characters. I had the Countdown to Christmas from Sticky Sloth Design, and pulled in lots of Simply Gilded over here. So pretty. Alright, and this is the week of Christmas. This kit is from Nicole Alexia Designs. It's called Merry and Bright, and it was a gold foiled kit. And of course I pulled in more gold foil. I had these ornament overlays from Nicole Alexia Designs that I used. This was really pretty. So I used the holiday foiled scripts from Scribble Prints Co. hand lettered by J. Crew Plans. Really fun. So this was Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Pretty relaxing week. It was nice. Yeah, really, really fun. And finally, the last spread of this planner. So this is from Piper Paper Company. It's called Hello New Year. It was her Black Friday exclusive kit, and I really like this. I really like how my planner is ending, or it began with New Year's with pink, and it's ending with New Year's with pink. But just looking at the progression of my planning style, it's changed so much. I did use silver foil this week. Really pretty. I used the New Year's Day script from Scribble Prints Co. Once again, lots of character stickers, lots of white space. I love how this looks. So, this was the full flip through. I didn't use any of the notes pages at the end of this planner. So that is it. That's every week 2018 filled out. I'm definitely going to keep this as a keepsake to look back on all the memories. And I'm just so grateful for this community and this hobby that I have found. So if you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up. You can go see pictures of these spreads up close on Instagram. I'm at Georgia Girl Plans. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.